Once you pick your jumper, it's time to join the Clippers and test your build in a game against the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yes, and it's my player picking up the assist.
The weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of... And here's a look at the numbers for Morris.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down. He can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Then there's Murray. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Craig in at the shooting guard. And for the Clippers, they've got Ivica Zubac, Patrick Beverley out there with Paul George. And it's Marcus Morris, and it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. 2 on the clock. Morris, no good. On offense, here are the Nuggets. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks. Beverley against Murray. Well, Smitty, we're coming down the stretch here. Talk about the mental toughness needed to finish a season strong.
You know, I think you got to have that. Everybody talk about the game physically, guys making shots. And we all know there's some teams and players, they all do that well. But who's the tough team that can get through the tough times? That's when you see the teams that can get over the hump and you start to say, I like that team.
The pass to Beverley. Over Murray. And it's Beverley missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Jokic trying to free himself up. Millsap misses.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Here's Craig, defended by Beverley. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Craig passes to Jokic. The Nuggets with another miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now here is George. Tight defense on him. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Oh, my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
And after essentially a redshirt rookie year with the Nuggets, Michael Porter Jr., the 14th pick in the 2018 draft, is back in action.
Could be a huge addition. Remember, Porter was projected as a top 2 pick entering his freshman season at Missouri. If he can stay healthy, you're adding an elite talent to your rotation.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
A big key to the Clippers' recent surge, the development of Montrezl Harrell. His activity and his ability to score have been infectious for this team, and he also can be very intimidating.
And Porter drops them both. And the Clippers getting Harrell in that Chris Paul deal. Turned out to be a decent trade for both teams.
You're totally right. The Rockets already had Capella. Harrell was sort of a redundant in terms of skill set. And you can only have one rim runner on the floor before you began to compromise spacing.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Coach Mike Malone. Asked about the key. Coach said dealing with Paul George. He's able to affect the game in so many ways. Kevin, they have scouted this game closely and scouted PG-13 even closer.
Thank you, David. Beverley against Porter. And that one's good. Beverley.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Murray against Beverly. Murray the pass to Jokic. Porter kicks to Murray. Jokic inside. Working on Zubac. Denver needs to get off a shot. Deep two from Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And Murray's shooting form, exceptional. Whenever the ball is coming off his fingers like that, you just have to assume it's going in.
Beverly against Murray. And he banks in the layup. Beverly's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively. Put the defense back on his heels.
Murray surveying the D. Pass to Jokic. Takes three. Denied for the third time. He's 0 for 3. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
Not a close contest either the last time they got together. Everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Great scoring output.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Clippers leading by 8. Bounce pass from Beverly. Zubac finds Beverly. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Millsap. And it's Leonard missing.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Murray outside. Here's Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Murray against Beverly. Denver grabs the miss. Craig's got 6 rebounds in the game. Murray outside. Jokic on top from past the arc. Rebound by the Clippers.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Beverly. Back to George. Morris outside. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And the powerful frame of Morris, difficult to knock him off his rhythm, and there finishing through the contact.
Beverly against Murray. The pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. 6 to shoot. The dish now to Porter. Here's Jokic. Another miss by Jokic.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
Well, Ivica Zubac may not block a lot of shots, but Smitty, he is still a solid defender.
What Zubac does is a great job of challenging players at the rim and provides great help from the weak side. He does rack up a lot of defensive fouls, but hopefully that decreases with time.
Wide open look here for Murray. Good on the 3-point shot. Murray's got 5 points so far.
And if you don't get out on Murray, he will light you up from beyond. He's lethal.
.156 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Zubac. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. On deep. They get it again. Short. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 7.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And he gets the bucket.
Shrugging off the contact, Millsap would not be denied.
Clippers leading by 5. 1:12 left here in the first quarter. Here's George, and it's sent back by Jokic. Murray outside. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
And even at 6'5", Murray just elevates high inside for these buckets. A high percentage shooter down low.
Inside, he's covered by Murray, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Clippers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Leonard. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Jokic. Looking to get back on track here. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Well, Greg, the rapid ascension of Nikola Jokic into NBA stardom has been nothing short of amazing. You know, he really is an elite center now.
I mean, he's the best player on a very talented young team in the West. I would not be surprised to see him win an MVP in the next few years.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Zubac's with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. George trying to break free. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Nuggets trail. And here is Murray. Pass to Jokic. Inside. Here's Porter. Great D that time from Leonard.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Love the determination by Murray on defense. Really doing his best to pester these shooters.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Clippers ahead, up by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
The Nuggets shooting a low 30% mark from the field. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for the Clippers right now, we've got Kawhi Leonard. Green is out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Paul George, and it's Williams at the 1 spot.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
The shot by George, wide open. And a miss there on the triple. Murray outside. Back to Morris. Jokic draws the double. There's the pass to Craig. Shot clock at 6. Knocks it loose. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
George against Murray. And Green slams it in.
An excellent target on the screen and roll. Green with a wide catch radius and great hands.
Now here's Murray. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Dallas. Good work defensively by Morris.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
And that one's good. Leonard.
Dating all the way back to college, this is one of Kawhi's pet moves, the Sutton pull-up jumper.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Down low. From 10 feet out. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Bounce pass from Williams. Here's Leonard. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Kevin, I like that he's staying aggressive. One of the NBA's most consistent scorers. Kawhi's been doing it all tonight.
Murray right side. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Denver.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
The Clippers trail. Leonard looking around. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Aggressive D there, but then again, Kawhi finishes through contact almost as well as anyone.
Williams against Murray. And it's Murray with the jam. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Williams up on top, covered by Morris. Morris, no good. Nuggets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. To the middle, here's Jokic. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Jokic has got the lead up to 3 now for Denver. The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. George against Murray. Good chance here for George. Another one falls for the Clippers.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Pass to Jokic. Over Green. No good off the back of the rim.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Back to Leonard. Outside, George. To the inside. There's Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Lou Williams has been a weapon off the bench for so long, and he has won 6th Man of the Year multiple times.
And for Lou Williams, he is just instant offense when you bring him Smitty into the game.
And a lot of that is just his mindset. Lou Williams, once he's checked in, he is attacking at every given opportunity. Not everyone can be successful off the bench, but Lou Williams has made a career of it.
And that one falls for Williams.
Another thing coaches love about Williams, he's a high percentage free throw shooter who gets to the line often.
Landry Shamit's checked in for the Clippers. And good on the second, so he makes them both. You know, Smitty, NBA referees, officials now have a presence on social media. It's aiming at educating fans on calls and why they're made.
Yes, and I love it, Kevin, if you have these demos and talk about plays and games and situations that you're educating fans. It's just that fans look at it when these referees, who are human, miss calls, and then they want to re-show these plays that they missed. We still got to understand they're human and they're going to miss some calls.
Well said, Steve. The Nuggets shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And he knocks down the first one. Denver making a switch here. Dozier's checked in. And Jokic drops them both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Outside Williams for the 3. The shot, no good. And the Nuggets going the other way. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
The Nuggets have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. Clippers trail by 4. Shoots from 14. And the shot is long. For Denver, they've gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Morris passes to Jokic. Sinks that one from the post. Now it's a 6-point Nugget lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And the Clippers call time here. One of the stories here, Nikola Jokic getting it done today.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
Now let's take a moment to check out the steals leaders. 5th best, Kawhi Leonard.
And he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals for him this year, and so many of them have been in key moments for his team.
Passes to Shamet. Leonard on the wing. Will it go? He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Leonard's got 16 points.
Right there, that is poise of Kawhi Leonard, just taking what the defense gives him.
The Nuggets leading by 4. Here's Dozier. Pass to Jokic. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Green. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Clippers. With some art, he lays it in. Now just a 2-point Denver lead.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Morris outside. Green with the block.
And the rim protection from Jermichael. Another thing he brings to the table.
It's tipped. Here's Craig, right now averaging about 5 points a game.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work. I love the confidence he's shooting with. Big improvement here in the second period.
Morris looking over the floor. Over Williams. Again, the Nuggets score.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Now the pass to Leonard. Goes up the baseline. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The Nuggets leading by 4. Out to the wing. Here's Craig. Back to Morris. Pass to Dozier. Jokic with it. He's covered by Shamet. And that one's good. Jokic has got the lead up to 6 now for the Nuggets.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the net.
Now, here's Shamet. He's guarded closely. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Hey, Steve, if your team is holding on to a narrow lead, which player do you want defending that last shot of the game?
I would say Kawhi Leonard, Giannis because of his length, Paul George, Draymond Green, and I really love Klay Thompson. Not that he's going to block the shot, but he always stays in position.
And the first one at the line is good.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
So, for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Marcus Morris, and it's Jackson in for Williams. Denver also making some changes. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jeremy Grant, and Porter subbed in for Torrey Craig. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Denver leading by 4. Passes it to Jokic. He feeds it to Plumlee. He shoots again. And the rejection by Jackson. In the corner. Shamet with it. Back to Jackson. Leonard kicks to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Green. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
Pass to Jokic. Shot from free throw range. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
The evolution of Leonard's game, making things happen with the dribble drive.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And as long as Reggie Jackson is healthy, he's going to give you some punch as a lead guard. Solid scoring option and a guy who's also unselfish in terms of getting his teammates involved. checking out the stats for Jokic. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run, averaging about 18 points per, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
You know, mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. It gets everyone involved and engaged, and that really sparks this offense.
And for the last half decade, Reggie Jackson has been good for about 15 points a game.
And that is about the consistency you can expect from Jackson. He's always been a talent. The key for him is just staying on the floor.
First one falls for.
And the medical red flags for Michael Porter Jr. caused him to slide to the Nuggets in the 2018 draft. 2 back surgeries in less than a year. An injury suffered initially in his sophomore year of high school. The risk is there, but if his body holds up, potentially a star in the making.
And Porter drops them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Jackson with the bounce pass. Leonard, that's for 2. They get the rebound. Good defense by Jokic.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Jackson. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Shamet. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night. And the pass to Jokic. In the corner, it's Plumlee. And the rejection by Zubac. Porter, no luck.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? There's 1:17 left in the first half of basketball. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Shamet. Off target at the rim. Denver shooting it quite well. 52% from the field in the second quarter. To end the run. And there's the play by Morris inside. Morris has got his 2nd basket of the night.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
51 seconds left in the first half. Now Shamet. 5 points in the game. Zubac in the post. And it's Denver with the rebound. Here's Morris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Reggie Jackson.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Denver, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Free throw good for Morris. So for the Clippers, Paul George comes in for Green, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Landry Shamet. And a switcher also for Denver. Daniels is checked in. And Morris drops them both. 29 seconds left now here in the second. Outside, George. A 3-ball. They get it back. Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Here's Jokic. That shot is off. 1 second left. The shot, no good. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Los Angeles. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. It's time now to go courtside. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Kawhi Leonard is having one of those nights. He ended up with 22 points, 4 rebounds, and that.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Craig in at the 2. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Outside Porter. Pass to Jokic. Deep 2 from Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. 14 points for Jamal Murray.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball, just dribbling through defenders like it's nothing.
Bounce pass from Beverly. Fader on the way, and good that time. George has got his 3rd basket of the night.
I'm not sure if he was trying to show off or what, but when you're that open, you got to go straight to the basket. The fadeaway was clearly a bad choice.
Millsap kicks to Porter. Here's Craig, defended by Beverly. Count that one. Craig's got 5.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's George. Stripped it away. And they're running. Murray outside. Passes it to Jokic for the lead. The shot misses. Excellent D there from George. Beverly with the ball. Feeds it to Morris. Banked in off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 3.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
Pass to Craig. Now, here's Jokic. Denver passing it around. The pass to Craig with a tie, and the 3 ball is good. Craig's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Beverly deciding where to go with it. Here's Leonard. That one, no good. And Denver the other way now. Here's Murray. It's good. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
And the D has no answer for Murray. Just absolutely ferocious at attacking the basket.
George passes to Zubac. Outside Leonard. Outside George. Back to Leonard. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That one on Porter.
Strength, body control, and focus. Kawhi showing it all right there.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
Free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Beverly against Murray. It's Jokic top of the key. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this hole spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And I have just been so impressed with the way Jamal Murray has added to his game. Keeps pushing himself every offseason to make the most of his abilities as a player and continues to be a consistent threat from the outside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And with Murray, Greg kicks to Leonard. Jokic from downtown. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. George has got his 6th rebound on the night. Jokic against Zubac. And another misfire. Murray against Morris. Pass to Jokic. Here's Morris. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Morris has got 4 points in the quarter.
Terrific score there off the miss by Morris. Doesn't get a ton of offensive rebounds, but making that one count.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
DA, great assessment. Good report. Thank you so much. The Clippers haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. And the first one drops. He hits both from the strike. The Nuggets trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Craig. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac is Everly with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. Williams for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
Smooth shooting motion from distance. Williams making it look easy.
To the paint. Here's Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists in the game.
Hitting only 1 of 5 this quarter. He's in a little bit of a slump, but it looks like he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Here's George. Tries again. Zubac, no good. The Nuggets trail by 4. And there's the pass to Craig. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And the Clippers making a change here. Green's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Williams scanning the floor. Teardrop shot. Murray with the defensive effort. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. Pass to Craig. To the right side. Millsap against Morris. 5 on the clock. For 3, Murray. It's hauled in by George.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
And it's George finishing it off.
Yeah, you see the athleticism George had on that dunk. It's so quick and explosive. Gets to the rim in an instant.
Inside. Here's Jokic. Rebound by the Clippers.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight. Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Murray against Williams. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. To the middle. Here's Morris. And Morris throws it down.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Passes it to Jokic. Floats one up. Murray, no good.
How is it possible? Wide open too.
And here's George for 3. That one, no good. And the Nuggets going the other way. Here's Craig. He's got 10. Pass to Jokic. Pocket 6. Over Williams. Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 6. And the basket from Nikola Jokic.
These are the fundamentals we're always talking about. Excellent bounce pass.
Here's George. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Jokic.
Well, for so much of what Paul George brings to the table, you have to start with his defensive impact. He is one of the top defenders in the league at his position, if not the best.
That's good from George. You look at George with all he does, Greg, you sometimes forget how good his perimeter defense is.
Well, I mean, his teammates and coaches won't ever forget about the impact he has on that end. Even when George isn't scoring or the shot isn't falling, he is still a monster on the floor just with his defense alone.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
The Nuggets trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Jokic. Makes it off the glass. Jokic has got 21 in the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Bounce pass from Williams. Here's George. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Williams. Lays it up off the glass. Williams has got 11.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taking advantage of what the defense allows.
Millsap up top. He kicks it to Bull. Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. Millsap against Williams. Good work defensively by Millsap. The Nuggets trail by 4. And here's Daniels. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's the feed to George. And George with the stuff.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Morris against Beverly. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Jokic. 2 points. That one goes. Jokic has got 27.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Morris outside. The pass to Jokic. With the second effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. He has 29.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Now, here's George. From deep three-point range, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Clippers lead by 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
3 tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Shamit and George at the 2 and the 3. Marcus Morris is out there with Jermichael Green, and it's Beverly in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
To the inside, Plumlee, they grab their own miss to tie it up. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the Clippers get called for the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And he can't hit the second. The Clippers in the lead. And Morris comes over to help. And Beverly kicks to George. Drops in the tray.
And there's never been any question about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the three at a ridiculous rate.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Jokic draws the double. Right side, Porter. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Down low, here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
Just aggressive there. Instead of going to one of his patented shots inside, Morris just simply rises up to be free.
Morris kicks to Jokic. The Nuggets with another miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Beverly against Morris. Pass to Morris. Dishes to George. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Daniels. He's covered by Shamet to the inside. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Morris. Los Angeles leading by 7. In the corner, George with it. And it's Denver with the rebound. Porter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And that one's good. Daniels. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Passes it to Green. Back to Beverly. Outside, George. Pocket 4.
Nuggets win the Nuggets for the win.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Leonard comes in for George. Now Morris. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Zubac. Plumlee. Empty that time from Leonard.
Doesn't register.
1:89. Win by Nuggets.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good
Look at
job.
final score. 1:89. Nuggets win.
Get your floater game going. It's a
For game
tremendous
7.
win.
Morris against Beverly. To the middle. Here's Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Morris kicks to Leonard. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. 6 on the shot clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Beverly for 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Daniels with it. On the wing, Porter. over Beverly, and there's Porter on the assist by Daniels.
A pure shooter who's also efficient. Porter nearly automatic from mid-range.
Shamet the pass to Beverly. Morris outside. And it's Zubac atop the key. Now, here's Shamet. He's covered by Daniels. And that one drops for him. The Nuggets trail by 6. Morris outside to the paint. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
And Morris throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Leonard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Leonard's got 29 in the game.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
Ball's not loose. Stolen by Beverly. Now the pass to Zubac. Back to Beverly. Pass to Shamet. Beverly with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. And it's Daniels with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 6. And he lays it straight in.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
I would have loved to hear the coach's speech because they really took heed to it. Like you said, both teams playing at a different pace. Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Morris kicks to Porter. No good on the 3.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they dug this hole.
And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Daniels with it. Working on Zubac. Morris outside. Here's Daniels. Over Morris. Daniels, no good. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Shamet. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Shamet's got 5 points now this quarter.
I mean, a great look by Kawhi. Aware of what the defense is trying to do. Understands the spacing.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. We have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Good decision to regather. Talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Millsap comes in for Plumlee, and it's Torrey Craig in for Daniels. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mike Malone had some words for his team during the break. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open 3, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And so Beverly will bring it up for the Clippers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. And that's game 2 of the string of 4 games played at home. Good.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Millsap attacking, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The face-up game of Paul Millsap going right at the defenders.
Los Angeles leading by 4. And here is Shamet. Leonard with no one around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Leonard's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Inside, and Jokic slams it in.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
Passes to Leonard. Over Porter. And he overshot that one, missing.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Near the three-point line, it's Morris. And it's Denver scoring again.
Terrible shot selection, but you've got to appreciate his confidence.
Beverly against Morris. Bounce pass from Beverly. Leonard. Nice D from Porter.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And the Clippers call time here.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
George is checked in for Landry Shamet. Morris against Beverly. Morris right side. Offensive rebound. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Important points from Morris. When he's feeling it, he'll step up and take control.
Morris no good on the free throw.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a little. Surprising, given that Morris is a solid shooter and a pretty good defender in rebounding. The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Now, here's George. Guarded close. And George with the stuff.
And I just love the aggressiveness from George, just slicing apart the defense with that terrific ability to penetrate.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. touching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
.52 left in the game. Releases from 15, and he hits the jump shot. And now a 4-point Clipper lead.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
Porter passes to Craig. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on George. First, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both shots good from the strike.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
1:15 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Can't nail the jumper. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Leonard brings the double team, and Millsap slams it in.
That's what you expect from Paul Millsap, delivering with the big shot.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Here's Zubac. Money!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Pass to Craig. It counts! A huge shot to tie it up.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
There's 38 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's George. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
He sinks the clutch free throw. Murray's checked in for the Nuggets. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Denver calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down low. Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by Zubac, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Murray against Beverly. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Here's Craig. No good from three-point territory. And now we've got the intentional foul. It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
A really good second-round pick out of Arkansas. Beverly fits perfectly in that 3-and-D role.
And he is unable to get the second one. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to.